Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Ron's Rants. The topic for today is children and money. So how do you teach kids about money? As an adult, it's unfortunate that, a lot of times you don't learn or don't figure out the money thing until you get older. So the next best thing is to pass the lessons that you learned about the mistakes you've made onto your kids. So what are some ways to do that? I think there are three major areas that are important for kids to understand at a young age. The first one is the value of a dollar. The fact that to earn money isn't necessarily easy, so you want to ensure that you use it sensibly. That money's tied to productivity, so pretty much the how much money you earn in the market in many ways is based on the types of problems you solve. The level of problems you solve, the bigger the problem, the more money you earn. So helping them understand that. So giving them opportunities to be more productive, perhaps by doing chores around the house, by helping out, things, giving them opportunities to realize that, hey, if you do work, or if you do stuff that's helpful to people, they'll give you these notes of appreciation with dead presidents on it, call money. So it's good to teach them that. And then the three uses for money. So the importance of realizing that there's really only three uses for money, or three good uses for money anyway. One, you can spend it, which is things that most kids don't have problems with. Certainly as an adults, we don't have problems with that. You can save and invest it, a little bit hard to teach, and you can give it away. So there's three things that every healthy person does with money. They spend some of it, certainly. They save and invest it. They grow it for the future, and then they also use some of their money to benefit people other than themselves. So I can share one way, as far as like teaching kids the value of a dollar. The one lesson that I would always talk to my kids when we would go to the mall or go to the supermarket and they'd want something, and I'd tell them, if you want to spend $1, you have to earn $1.25 because of taxes. And they're like, so, well, what do you mean? I said, because when you get paid, even though you may make, whatever, $100, the tax, the government, the state government, the federal government, the state government take a percentage of that as far as, before you get any of it. And they're like, well, I don't really understand how that means. So I'm going to introduce one of many tools you can use for making a very strong impression on the way taxes work to children. You can use ice cream, brownies. Today we're going to use the Oreo cookie. So when your kid asks you for a set of cookies, plate of cookies, say, Mom, Dad, I want cookies, you can say, sure. You can hand them the cookie, and you can be like, before you give it to them, though, you can take a small bite out of it. That's it's about 30%, right? 30, maybe a little less. Wait, there we go. That's 30%. So that's going to make a really good impression on them on how taxes work. So you take a bite out of the cookie, you hand them what's left over, and say, enjoy your cookie. Because that's a very impressionable way to teach kids how taxes work. I mean, you can explain, tax rates and the graduated tax schedule. Like, as you earn more money, you get taxed at higher rates, but nothing makes the impression better than the Oreo cookie. So if you're wondering about a good way to teach kids about how taxes work, use some kind of a treat. If you guys are interested in learning more about this, I go into more detail on a blog post that I wrote earlier last week. So I just want to put a video out here so you guys can learn about that. I will put the link to it in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. It was really tasty. I'm going to finish up this cookie, and I will see you guys next time. So before I leave, be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what other methods you guys have for teaching kids about taxes. I think the cookie method is actually really good. It's beneficial for me. But if you guys have better ways to teach them about taxes, certainly let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.